in a little cove area here. And I didn't initially see. Oh, skeleton. What have you got? You got coins. Good skeleton, I guess. Alright, I don't need to go all the way over. Oh, how did I miss that? Is that not what I had before, or is that further down? Also, all the guards out here are also headless, just in case nobody fucking noticed. For some goddamn reason. Yeah, I got you that time, you prick. Little things like zipping over me. I hate how they look, but I love how they sound. They remind me a bit of the movie The Mist. Let me know if anybody's seen that. It's a kind of good horror movie. It's kind of also a crap horror movie. But I don't know, I think the shittier the movie is, I think the more I like it. I'm not even sure why. There's like literally this one movie called Kung Pao, and it's so fucking incorrect in every goddamn way. But it's amazing because it's absolutely shit. It's got like the worst fucking voiceovers and stuff. I've talked about it before. It literally has like this guy like rips the biggest fart and happens to kill the dog. And like the timing of the voice acting is so far off that literally you're like watching the dog lay down and like shut its eyes and stuff at the point where like the dog's supposed to have like died from it, and then like a minute afterwards you hear it bark, and it's just like, what the fuck am I watching? Yeah, it's a funny movie. Not enough people have seen it, honestly. Like, I often mention it, and a lot of the time it's so unusual. I feel like it only comes from the era where people were like actually like renting out shit at the, you know, Blockbuster and stuff. Like if you hadn't had rented it out, you've probably never seen it before, kind of thing. I definitely don't think people have seen that in the cinemas. Alright, so I'm gonna go down here, and I know that there's like another passageway off to the side, but I'm gonna just clear this out, because why not? Oh, they look awesome. They don't have like big glowy hands anymore. They're just like dudes holding stuff. I should probably go back. Oh, flawed amethyst. Yeah, let's go back. Go back and sell some shit. You saw it in theaters? No way. I haven't. You're the only person I know so far that's actually gone and seen that in a fucking theater.
Hello.
Holy shit. I like thought it was one of those ones where it like automatically just released to like VHS and was like just not spoken about kind of thing. Because I'm dead fucking serious. I've like talked about it a few times, and more often than not, people don't have the slightest fucking clue what I'm on about. And then like the fact that you've actually seen it in like when it aired and shit. Jesus. Like, I'm trying to process that mentally at the moment. My brain's just like, no. But no, I get it. Jesus Christ. What compelled you to go see it in person?
Good day.
Like, I actually want to know this because, like, I think I bought the DVD. No, I didn't get the DVD. I got the VHS because I got given a voucher to get, I don't know, stuff from like, I think it was JB Hi-Fi's. And I had everything I needed at the time, and I'm like, well, I don't really need anything else, so I'll just get a bunch of movies. And that way, like, I can take them home with me and I can watch them. They'll just stay with me. And it was just this really weird looking, like, fucking cover. And it just had, like, these really... None of the scenes on the back, like, worked with each other. And I'm like, I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna get it. And, yeah, I got it. I'm like, after I watched it, I'm like, the fuck did I watch? I will hit that one. Yeah, it was just one of those ones where it's like, the fuck am I watching? Especially the, what is it? Where everybody gets knocked down really near the beginning, and then you have this absolutely gorgeous woman just like float to the ground, basically. And it's like extra time spent watching her fall to the ground and stuff, and then it goes back to like all the kung fu and shit. It's so stupid. That's why I also like martial arts. Oh, I was really into movies in high school. Yeah, see, I didn't mind like martial arts stuff. My brother was really into that sort of stuff growing up, so I, by proxy, watched a lot of it too. And I didn't mind it. Oh man, what the fuck are they? They're dung soldiers. They look awesome. Yeah, no, I watched a lot of stuff. Oh man, would have been like all the Bruce Lee movies, all the Van Damme movies. I can't even think of what else. Like, off the top of my head, I can't think of it, but there'll be other stuff in there. I don't think I've got enough room for all the stuff that's breaking from this. But yeah, I definitely would have watched a lot of them. My brother was into it because we also did karate when we were kids too. So it was one of the martial arts we actually trained in, which is probably also what, as I've said before, kind of like interests me towards Avatar, especially since like a lot of their what do you call it? Their usage of bending and stuff like that is more of a martial art kind of system, you know. I just got an extra town portal then, but I think yeah, I've got enough to go back. Oh, it's ethereal and socketed. I was gonna say that could be good, but then if it wears off, then it's not that great. Yeah, I don't know. There's so much fucking stuff with that movie. All the weird fucking noises and just like strange plot points like Betty. I love Betty. Betty's awesome. There's a 13% chance of getting magic items. I don't really need that. I think it would help, but I don't really need it. Alright, hit me up with that. Sell that. Sell the potion. I actually used to like collecting these little like things. Oh, what do you call them? The way you throw shit at people and it like explodes and hurts them. Let's sell some of these old types of health potions. The like, I don't know, the poison gas and the flaming one, you know, stuff like that. These things. What is it? Fulminating fucking potion. Fuck if I can say that tonight. Strangling gas potion. Stuff like that I remember. I think if there was any other really fucking weird movies that I watched. I've seen a few, like the Naked Gun movies were so great. They're so stupid too. They're like, honestly, I don't really watch a lot of like comedy stuff, but that is one of the few comedy ones I would watch. It was just like slapstick humor, where it's just like something. What was that? There was a trap then. What did I? Oh, there. I didn't even see that. They're gonna come up again. Did I hit something specific? It just said I ran over it. Maybe it's just that I ran over it. Yeah, the Naked Gun fucking movies are always like, somebody would be doing something in the background. The whole gag would be the fact that nobody's noticed a thing. Everybody's keeping a straight face. Oh, Jesus. That one hurt me a lot. Yeah. Plus also, here's also the meme nowadays where everybody in the crowd is like slapping their forehead, like collectively. Like, I don't know how many people actually know that, apart from obviously people that have gone through the era and stuff. Something poisonous is in that room. Hopefully my helper doesn't fucking go and open it. Ooh, poison dudes. Well, one spawned behind you, love. Please don't open the door behind me while I'm picking up shit. I would like at least 30 seconds to prepare myself and break some urns, you know? Like, if that's not what every lady tries to get done before they fucking leave the house, is get ready, break some urns, and, you know, then go open some doors and slay some fucking fire mage, electric fucking poison bastard skeleton people. I don't know what you want to call these. I'm standing on a trap again. God damn it. Can you imagine that? It's like, I'll only wait for her if she slays some, like, mages when she's ready. I don't know.
I need mana.
This is where the antidotes and shit probably needed. You know what? Look, I know that they are needed to Viper Friend. They're needed to a degree. And I'm kind of back to sort of doing enough damage. I also like just seeing that there is a chest over there that will have like a bountiful loot in it.
I am overburdened.
And that bountiful loot will contain probably no number of spawning enemies. Do you know how nice it is to like fucking open something and know that like it's not just gonna automatically spawn a fuck ton of enemies? I can definitely tell you it's nice. Come back here, Kane.
Good evening.
It is a good evening.
To serve you.
I didn't. Oh, don't sell the fucking. Give me that back. I need that. I don't need those though. Take those. Yeah, I kind of need the mana to stay with me. And I sell that. I probably should also heal my shit, but you know what? Maybe another day. Be fine. I should also get another town portal, but I'll buy that next time I come up. That way I only have to run up so far at a time. But yeah. Alright. So what else is around here? A town scroll. I also like how down here, if I take it back to the old style, like here, it's all red. It's kind of cool that it's all red, but it's all like these kind of walls and stuff. Like, how did that look for a second there? It basically looks no different. There's just less stuff around the area, like less pottery and shit in the corners, which I actually kind of preferred this kind of sanded out corner. It kind of looked like it had already been raided. You know, like basically somebody had already come down here and disturbed the remains and stole everything of more or less value. So there was only really what was in like locked chests or, you know, the enemies that kind of came after the fact. I like thinking of it like that. Because like when you run around here, like down here's got poison dude, I'm sure of it. Alright, let's steal a few. Don't you fucking wiggle your poison at me, I'm not okay with that. Did he just like automatically die from my helper? Here I was concerned and he just went straight ahead and just fucking died. Like Jesus. Champion burning what now? And this lot. I must admit, I like exploding arrow for the area damage. These things like dung something. I forgot to read it fully. What am I stuck on?
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, right. You know what? Here I am looting shit. And my helper's just like, you know what? I'll just kill everything. I noticed that. But what if I do this? Yeah, there's a blue dude down here. What is that? Creeping feature. Yes, I can definitely concur with that. I froze myself. Damn it. I moved into his space. It's right. Even though I'm slowed down, it's not that big of a deal. I gotta admit, it doesn't hurt me too much for moving.
I can't carry
I really can't hold a ring? Oh, no, I guess I can't. I'm finally getting mana potions, though. I've got one identified thing. It's good that these guys are dropping health and mana, but it's a little concerning that they're dropping health and mana, you know?
Stay a while and listen.
I also like the fact that Deckard Cain kind of hangs out near the watering hole. Like, literally. I find it kind of humorous. Alright, let's move all this shit over so it's not in the blue stack. So, we've got some decent mana coming in, which is kind of good. And I guess I can I will sort of triple stack this back down and I'll replace it with some of the better ones like these. These ones are a little bit better. I should also probably drink one of them. I could probably just talk to a trader. That would also work. What does this one give me? 10. Maximum stamina is not that great. Well, I could have saved some stuff instead of healing myself. That's one thing. I'm starting to actually accumulate some gold, which is kind of good because, like I said earlier, I kind of full-on expect that as I kind of traverse these maps and go through different battles, there was going to be times where I'm just going to probably die. Although, since in Diablo you can actually get yourself to be a point where you're more powerful than, you know, the ambient demons and shit in the area, it's kind of nice that I can kind of prevent myself from dying by going out of my way to fucking find the entire map and kill everything in it. You know? Unlike, oh, woe is me, I logged in and everything's the same level as me. No matter if I'm level 1 or level 100. I'm sorry, I'm gonna bitch about that every opportunity I get because I don't like it.
Good evening.
It's just too fucking common in today's games where, like, you hop into a game and there's no sense of accomplishment in your abilities. Like, you're literally just fighting the same shit over and over again with honestly, no point to it. Whereas at least in this, if you want to be stronger than what you're fighting, if you want the game to play a bit easier, just spend like an extra fucking login or something like that. Go back through the rogue encampment for shits and giggles. Go back through and just wipe the floor with every fucking demon out there. And then work your way back up to here. And before you know it, you'll be stronger than them. You don't want to do that. If you want to just like try to speedrun it and I guess like kind of go as far as you can, as fast as you can, I guess the idea is get strong shit. Get the strongest shit. Get the strongest attacks. Stuff like that. Like, work on it. It's a completely different playstyle. You are a concern, mate. You and your lightning. Fucking lightning bug. try to like hit it and then move out of its way. I think I still got zapped then. Fuck off. I don't know. Because I'm just kind of like casually just playing, it's more of a case of if I want this to be easier for myself, I literally have to just take the extra time and go kill some extra demons, and I don't have a problem with that. I actually kind of enjoy it. Whoa, fucking calm down. It's just a health shrine. Fucking hell.
I can't carry anymore.
Have I got... Wow. This is where you start picking up big shit and you can't pick up anything else. Good God. I have 5 items. Technically 6 if you want to include the extra health potion. Jesus Christ, is that... No, I don't need to do anything with it. I'll go up to the other guy because then I could buy the town portals. Anything Farva doesn't really do, unfortunately. I keep calling it Farva, and I'm not really sure why. Like, it almost sounds like, I don't know, reminds me of something, like a movie or something. Not sure. But anyway, back down we go. I still enjoy this, like, having to go up and down stuff. I don't know why. It's just nice, you know? It's just kind of like the limit to this place because I've kind of gone everywhere. So yeah, by the look of it, it is. So obviously Stony Tomb's not going to have much. So the other thing too is you can avoid going down all the tombs if you want to. If you just don't want to, like, you know, spend that time going down them, you don't have to. I'll have a look. So basically the only passage out is up here. Right? So that's kind of where I'm headed. Whoops. Fuck, I drunk rejuvenation. Oh, that's a waste. I accidentally hit 2 because I don't know why, but my brain went, you know what will, like, realign that map? Is 2. Not tab, 2. Yep. So that's how we press that button. That's fine. I've got more rejuvenation potions at home. I just imagine, like, the saddest example of that. Because you know how everybody's like, oh, we've got Macca's at home and stuff like that? And I just imagine that. Except it's rejuvenation potions. It's the saddest fucking version of it. Wow, you actually took a couple of hits then. So it's really worth me going down the Stony Tome thing, whatever it was. Stony Tomb? Yeah, there we go. English. You guys want to land? There we go. Wait till you guys both land. Otherwise, you're just wasting my ammo. Alright, cool. So I'll do the same kind of thing up here. There is a lot of creatures right there. What are these? A saber cat. Oh, yeah? Yeah, so I kind of mapped this out as well. There's more enemies right there, but I want to kind of just get this. This is what I miss so much. Visually, it's so hard to see. And on the old style maps, it's not as hard to see. But fucking hell, could you miss that? Because I missed that. Like, that's so vertical. What the shit? It's so vertical. I don't know, I feel like the old ones weren't that fucking vertical, or at least it was implied to be a ramp. Did anybody else get the implication that it was a ramp, not actually like a fucking sheer wall? Because I always thought it was a ramp. Jesus Christ. As I was saying, I normally miss those. That's how I get stuck in these places, because I keep thinking I'm like, oh, there'll be a passageway. But it's not actually a passageway by this point in time. Hey, hey! Stop that. Frick. I also like the fact that sometimes they'll drop what they're using to attack you with. Kind of nice. But yeah, I often get stuck in here because I can't find that. Or once I do find it and I start looking at the map again, I start looking for that, and then I just don't notice it. Like, my brain just doesn't register that that's the way out. Oh, you took a hit? Nice. What skeleton? Skeleton, mate. What do you got?
I am overburdened.
Am I? Huh. Yeah, sort of. How big's an axe? An axe is quite big, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back. At least I didn't have to identify anything. And that is one hell of a mana potion. Yeah. So... Oh, man.
Good day.
Also, you know what's interesting too is I didn't realize at first when I changed over my mouse to the new mouse that apparently you guys could hear basically every fucking click I made. And I didn't realize that. I listened to Doom back and I'm like, oh damn. That's like every single click that I made you guys could hear. And I'm like, it probably wasn't something that you like audibly picked up on while I was streaming, but I definitely noticed it. So what I've tried to do now is because my microphone's directional, right? What I've decided to do is I've kind of tried to put my microphone in front of and kind of facing away from my mouse in a way. So it's kind of like sideways to me a little bit, which is different. But hopefully it's not picking up the clicks as much. Because, yeah, it definitely was at one point, and I'm like, I hadn't realized that the new mouse was louder than the old one. But then again, to be fair, the old mouse was quite a few years old. So it would have been probably sound cushioned by time. This is a pathway out of here. Yeah, it would have just been like, I don't know, worn down over time. I like how these guys don't move as fast as well. Not always. Like, the saber ones do. You lot. Alright. When you're done landing and stuff. That completely missed. Alright, there you are. Yeah, I got you. I'm waiting for you to land and I can't get you from this side. So there's definitely a way out here. I love how they just decided to get down on the ground just then. I'm like, that's not the right idea for you, but that's okay. I'll come back, I'll kill you later. Also, when you go to different areas, there is Halls of the Dead. I like the Halls of the Dead. So the other thing too is the further out here you go, the more black the water is. And I always thought that was interesting because it's not like it's the Oasis. Out in the Oasis, you kind of actually do have like sort of bluishy water. It's kind of nice. It's actually probably drinkable. Whereas out here, it's kind of suggested that the water supply could be poisoned. Or if not, at least like relatively like unclean or unsafe. Just a little touch. Like, it shows up being blue, but it's genuinely black water when you actually get up to it. And there's a few of these here, aren't there? Alright. I love how this is obviously like a little congregation area that they've got because they've got all this gold here. Alright. I can hear something off to my left, like attacking. But I'll get back to it soon enough. Wait, stop that. Who dropped the key? You did. Nice. Okay, well, we're nearly back down here, and there's something red here. Oh, yeah. Old building. Oh, blue people. Champion saber caps. Yeah. That's a semi-invisible saber cap.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have trouble carrying all this. I don't think I've got that much space. It's not what I'm trying to pick up, I'll tell you that much. Okay, so I could definitely use more of that, but I'm not going to be able to pick up. What else was it? A wrist blade be 3. Let's head back. I still enjoyed this. The seeing if I can fit shit in my inventory and when I can't, having to deal with it.
Hello.
Hi.
How may I help you?
Farah, I've got shit to sell you. Let me just top up my arrows first since that's a commodity out here. Let's see, 21. And we can sell some of these older types of health potions because I don't need to be putting those back into my, what do you call it? Inventory spacey thingy, whatever the fuck it's called. This thing stash. That's the word I was after. Fucking English. I'll tell you what, it escapes me some days. It's like, yes, I'm a native speaker of English, but fucking hell is English hard some days. Like, the brain just goes, yeah, no. Let's not English. I should also be able to get rid of some more of, if I can grab these ones, the shitty bigger, well, lesser ones. Bigger bottles, lesser actual stuff. I think I can get rid of all of these ones that are too much, and I'll start collecting the good ones now. There's a lot of glug glug noises going on. Poor Rin's probably in the hospital, like, please stop. Like, the urge to pee is probably strong with the force. Alright, leave that there. Deposit off the gold. I'm about to get more gold, so it's fine, but still. I don't get much for this. I get like, what, 37 per bottle? It's not a lot, but it is something. It's better than nothing. Alright, off we go. So I've pretty much mapped out, I think, almost this entire place, except for here. I must admit that the newer, like, resurrected form of Diablo is very much brighter. I don't know if you guys kind of noticed that, but if I was to change over to this, oh fuck, that's actually brighter still. I'm sorry, I'm fucking, Jesus Christ, Diablo, did you have to fucking make me a liar? Yeah, I was gonna say, I noticed that they kind of like cast a radius of light, which is to do with like whatever gear you've got on, right? You can wear stuff that casts additional light radius to help you see when you're moving around. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. I definitely need that. But then immediately after, I turn it over to the old style one and I'm like, fucking hell, it's blinding. Hey, waypoint. Oh, the dry hills. Nice. Alright, well, there should be a little chest just here too. Yep, little chest. Get me some weapons. I'm gonna go into that cave too, that tomb. I just finished doing like a complete wipe of here. I've got it all mapped out because I feel like after I finish doing that tomb, I might not have enough time to do anything else before the end of stream. So if I can just wipe out all the enemies here and in that tomb, that'll be just brilliant. Because then next week, when I hop in, I jump into game, I can pretty much just run straight up here and it won't be too much of a problem. Mind you, like I said, if I want to, I can spend the extra time running out and through here. But yeah, it looks like I've got pretty much everywhere up here. Except for perhaps that corner. I don't know how much of that corner I've got, but I can always waypoint it back if I need to. But off we go. Down to, what is this? The Halls of the Dead. Halls of the Dead looks so nice. What are these bat people? Mold fists, cold enchanted. What are they though? Are they bats? I do like the bat creatures. Oh, and you, the hollow ones. The hollow ones are just amazing. I can't even explain why. They just look cool, okay? Like, they just stand there. They've just got one fucking giant talon for an arm and the other arm that it just raised the dead. Like, this guy over here, look at him. He's just literally just, like, all he does is he waves his fucking arm. There's two of them, by the way. He waves his arm and he casts out, like, black stuff at me. I don't know what that is. And he happens to raise the dead. Like, come on. Couldn't be fucking cooler. What else is in this area? I don't know. Maybe I'm just easily impressed. That could be a thing too. Can you imagine that? This whole time I'm just like overly easily impressed. The spear cats. Spear cats look so cool. They walk with like such a fucking swagger to them too. They're just like purposeful, you know? There should also be little trap areas in here too. Like that. Oh yeah. The traps. The traps that are everywhere. And I think they're mostly poison, sometimes fire. I also love this area because, you know, very Egyptian inspired kind of thing. And when I was growing up, something I loved so deeply was like just Egyptian fucking anything. Like just learning about like, I don't know, ancient, current, fucking all of it. Especially like, oh, that guy's, I just like their skull facing. Just looks so cool. I'm sorry, I'll